Hey Maybe family, my name is Nikki. I'm the Clinical Director of Speech Language Pathology. Today I'm going to walk you through how to help your child say the word milk. So first we're going to think about, is my child motivated by milk? If they're not motivated by milk, are they motivated by juice? Are they motivated by water? All of these can work within this situation. So for this purpose of this video, I'm going to talk about milk because a lot of our kiddos really enjoy drinking milk. So first what I'm going to do is think about, when does my child usually request this? What does that look like? That gives you a bit of understanding of how your child is currently communicating. Are they going to the refrigerator? Are they taking your hand? Are they grabbing you and walking you to it? Are they handing you their cup or their bottle? Are they just kind of waiting until you hand it to them? This is going to tell you on the level of thinking about, what does my child understand when it involves milk? And it's going to give you a little bit of information. So let's say my child is leading me to the refrigerator every time they want milk. This is great. They understand what the idea behind milk is. They understand it's in the fridge, and that's how I'm going to access this delicious drink. Now, do they actually understand milk, or do they just know every time they lead me to the refrigerator, they're going to get what they're seeking? That's what I'm going to think about first. And then I'm going to think about, okay, how can I help them to that next step? So I really love using signed English, so American Sign Language, and we just use it within our own structures. So using the sign for milk, this is a great way to be able to help your child learn what milk is. So before I'm going to have my child try milk and try the sign for milk, or even use the word for milk, I'm going to teach them what milk is. So that means I've already poured a full glass here. What I would do is I would grab the milk and I would say, ooh, milk, milk. So as I'm pulling this out, whether they have their cup, you probably won't be using glass with a kiddo, so I didn't have a plastic cup on me, but let's pretend that this is a plastic cup and they have their cup. It's not filled yet. And what I would do is I would show them first the sign for milk, milk, and then I would pour it. Pour, 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 pour. This is the key. I'm going to pour enough. This is too much. This would be, I only have to show them once, they're never going to come back for any more milk. So I might start off like that if my child has a really high or really low frustration tolerance, and they get really upset, and I would slowly give a little bit less. So what I'm gonna do is then create opportunities. After my child starts to see me show milk, they're starting to understand a little bit more about what milk is, and this is the thing that I want, then I can start to help them sign milk. What that looks like is a really quick crunching of the fingers. Now, it's not hard, it's extremely gentle. I'm essentially trying to help them see that this is how they can request milk. After I show them, I'm going to pour the milk. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start to pour just half of it. So not the entire glass where they don't have to ask anymore. I'm creating a communication opportunity. If they have all of the milk at once, they don't need to come back and ask for more. So what that does is it creates two opportunities for us to practice asking for milk. Then what I'm gonna do is later on, after they've been really practicing, I've been practicing with them, I think that they're about ready, I'm gonna wait. After I start to feel like their hands start to move as soon as I start to help them, I'm gonna wait a little bit more. And I'm always using just a single word during this time, milk. And then I might pair up drink milk after they're drinking. But I'm just using a single word if that's where my child is. And then I'm going to start slowly waiting a little bit more. So when we go to the fridge and I pull out the milk, I might say, ooh, drink milk. And see how I waited? I waited, and I'm waiting for my child to say something back. It will feel really awkward at first. It's okay. We're just kind of seeing how long we can wait, and does your child do anything? You might say, milk, and they touch it. Great, I'm gonna help you. Be successful. Milk, pour. And then what you can do from this is start to be able to help your child understand what the expectation for asking for milk, pairing the sign, and the understanding will lead to being able to use the word milk. I hope this was really helpful for you. Please keep watching for more tips and tricks.
Yahoo! Yippee! Yippee! Bibi!